So this was in 1973 when I was a junior at the University of Washington, and I spent a term in London. I was going to become a history teacher, and on weekends I would come down to Hyde Park and their Speaker's Corner, where people would bring their soapboxes and stand on them and give talks about whatever they wanted to give. I remember this fellow, I don't remember what he was talking about, but I remember he would engage the audience and then respond back in thoughtful answers. Really was fun. This fellow, of course, I think we see him every few months somewhere in some form or another. And this guy's had it. He's taking his soapbox and heading on home. He's had enough for one day. Now, this was surprising. When Katie and I spent a month touring around Europe, I wanted to go to Piccadilly Circus in London because I remembered the vividness of the photos. Now, this was taken with my 8mm camera, and I slowed down the tape, so this is all speeded up real fast. But I did that in order to give the film enough time to pull in the lights and color. Anyway, when I returned there in December of 2018, and it turns out none of this is there. There's a few signs, very tasteful, but none of this gaudy piece of art, which was actually pretty impressive. Just the highest photography there, just steady as could be. And this, again, this is 1973 technology. And this was a street fair, and she reminded me of Stevie Nicks. And so this was in Highgate. This was not far from where I stayed with a British family. And the Highgate Cemetery is an ancient one, but its most famous person is Karl Marx. He studied at the British Museum. In fact, he wrote most of Das Kapital while at the British Museum, living a bourgeois life, complaining all about it. But anyway, then there are just interesting places. This is a Chinese restaurant that actually has an advertisement for its restaurant. Old pals forever. Anyway, Highgate Cemetery. Oh, and a black cat in a cemetery. How about that?